This is a tutorial on how to create email groups inside of your Google account. The purpose of creating a group would be to take multiple email addresses and put them into a group that you name instead of having to type the individual email addresses out each time. You can just type in the group name and send an email or share a doc to that specific group. So it would save you a lot of time. The way I'm going to show you is we're going to act like we're composing an email, and we're doing that because instead of having to know the usernames, you can actually just type in the students' names and it will automatically give you their email address. So that's why we're going to do it this way. So now that you're logged into your email account, I just want you to come up here to the compose button like you're composing a new email, and then up here in the to field, this is like a directory for all the Clark County students and teachers. So in here you can actually type in your students' names, and their email addresses are the same as their usernames. It's just their username at clark.k12.ga.us. So their usernames all follow the same pattern, which is first name, last name, up to 15 characters. So if you know a student's first name and last name, you can just type it here. So if I'm trying to send an email to Scarlett Dunn or to Eric Frazier, I can type in their first name, I can type in their last name, any way that works best for you. So I'm just going to type in all the names here. For your students, you would want to type in probably first name, last name. So I'm just typing in the names here that I would like to include in my group. After you type in all of your names, you have a list now. You have a list of all of the names in your group. So then you just highlight all of those names and copy them. You can hit Control-C as a shortcut to copy. So now up here on your Mail tab, you just click on that and it gives you other options. You see where you have contacts. So click on contacts, and now we are looking at our Clark County contacts instead of our Clark County email. So once we get over here to our contacts area, we want to create a new group. So down here, when you mouse over the groups that you currently have, or you may not have any, you'll see that my chat window down here will minimize. So when I move my cursor over here, my chat disappears. So I'm going to come down here to create a new group and enter the name of our new group. So here you would probably want to name it your last name homeroom, or whatever you want to name it is fine. So you click OK. So back over here under my contacts, I can come down here and see that I now have one named my last name homeroom, or your last name homeroom. So go ahead and click on that group. When you click on that group, it shows you that you have no contacts in there, and that's fine because we just created the group. So up here you see the little person with the plus symbol. That means we're going to add contacts to our group. Once you click on that symbol, it gives you a field that you can enter names into. So now we're going to just say paste, because we've already copied all of those email addresses from the directory, or you can just hit Control-V as a shortcut and say add. Now you have all of those names put into that group. So from here on out, all you have to do is type in that group name and it will send an email to everyone inside of that group. You can also use this to share Google Docs. So if you go back over here to your Mail tab, let's discard this guy, start a new email in my Mail tab, compose. So now I can come up here and type in my group name, and there I see it. There's my new group. When I hit enter or select that group, it will automatically populate those email addresses. Then from there you would just fill in your subject and write your email. Hit send, and your email goes to those people. And that's how you create an email group using Clark County Google Email. Alright, thank you very much.